With nearly 70 buildings and several thousand employees, Amway's Ada complex understandably uses a lot of electricity, water, and steam to keep things running smoothly. But these days, they're looking to use a lot less.
Well, there's a lot of new technology coming out, green technology, wind power, the solar power, and we want to be sustainable.
Amway has always had conservation as a focus, being one of the original pioneers of concentrated products, which use less packaging and generate less waste. But now the facilities team is aiming to reduce energy consumption by 10% over the next 5 years. To put that in perspective, the complex used some 72 million kilowatt hours of electricity in 2017, enough to power about 9,000 homes for the year, and almost 95 million gallons of water.
So if you look around all the buildings, we have lighting, we have plug loads, we have air compressors, we have chillers to cool the buildings, we have boilers to heat the buildings. So there's opportunity everywhere.
Recently, the team showed us around the site, specifically the areas they're targeting to reduce energy use and cost to the company. That's a savings they hope to pass along to Amway's business owners worldwide.
We're changing out all these lamps to an LED version, basically, of a T8 fluorescent. This is 15 watts, where fluorescent lamps that we're using are 32 watts. So we're cutting the energy in half.
When you have hundreds of light fixtures per building, the savings add up. Already in place, cost-saving sensors that switch off lights when no one's in the area and turn them on when workers approach. Many of Amway's manufacturing and packaging warehouses also use compressed air to run machines and processes, another critical area the team will focus on.
So the big thing we want to make sure is when we go through and do these air inspections, that we don't find any leaks. Just for an example, if we find an 1/8-inch leak, if that were to go all year long without getting fixed, we're looking at about $1,600 for that one leak.
Amway is also looking for greener ways to produce energy, adding approximately 3,000 solar panels at the Ada complex, which complement those already in use at Neutralite's Buena Park complex in Southern California. And as WHQ News reported recently, the Ada World headquarters already purchases about 50% of its electricity from wind power. They're also asking employees to do their part to meet the 10% reduction goal.
Definitely, turning off your computer at the end of the day, turning off your light, turning off your task light if you have one. Maybe you have a couple of things plugged in, like cell phone chargers or lamp. Maybe you want to unplug those items before you leave.
In Ada, Michigan, Chris Copes, WHQ News.